Fish hit next to the boat. I'm tossing it's a D&M Custom Baits Newt, and that's a 5.5 right there. And she's spawning. I'm gonna get her back real quick. She blasted it. I flipped it out there, and that was like 3 feet next to the boat, man. How about that? Oh, it's on, son. It's on. Right next to the boat, baby. That's about 7 pounds. That's a pre-spawn fish. That's a giant, dude. That's the second fish with those. That's a D&M Custom Baits Newt. That's the second one that's bit right next to the boat. They just followed up and they rolled on it, dude. Just a giant. Let's get her back though. Get that.
To show you one other presentation that I was making during that wave of fish that moved on up to bed, and it was something I was doing in the morning, and then I was also doing it when I was in an area where I could see that fish were bedding out, in that case, actually in both cases, I was focusing on both pockets in the grass, kind of like open holes surrounded by denser grass or denser cover, and I was also focusing on just all alone kind of stalks of cattails. Like if I saw 3 or 4 cattails or bulrushes sticking up all alone, usually the fish will go ahead and they'll bed right at the base of that because it provides a little protection and it's also a current break for the bed. But this is the guy that I was using. It's a new bait. It's a new topwater bait from D&M Custom Baits. It's called the Newt. It looks funky. It looks weird, but let me tell you, it catches some fish, man, and it has an awesome action to it. Basically, it's a lot like a frog bait, but mondo size. It's got some big old legs on it with some tabs, and it creates a nice kind of a bubbling action in the water. One thing I do want to clue you in with this guy is you don't want to fish it that fast. It is an injected plastic, so it's pretty soft. You want to use it when you know you're on some bedding fish or some topwater fish. It's not something you want to use really to burn over the water for as a search bait, I guess you could say. It's something that once you're on fish, it's going to be able to pick off some larger bites for you. And especially when you're on like a flat that has some bedding fish, this is definitely a way to go. This is the D&M Custom Baits Newt. What you want to do, toss it on. I use a Twistlock hook, either a 6-aught or a 7-aught, and 50-pound, depending on the cover, 50-pound braid will usually cover you. You can go anywhere down to 30 or up to 65, depending on how thick stuff is. But really, the thickness that you want to be fishing in, 50 pounds is going to be your best route. But like I said, you want to fish it in an area where you know they're stacked up, where you have some bedding fish. Do not fish it too fast. You want to get a nice bubble out of it. Give it a nice kind of a pulse retrieve. But especially if you got bedding fish, give this guy a try. The Newt from D&M Custom Baits. It's hot, man.